more spirited and inspired and living from that place, we'd be more real and open and free and experience more joy and love and more peace. And we'd be able to share that with each other, and we surely need some of that going on between us and among us. It's important to recognize the responsibility that we have. Not obligation, not something you're supposed to do, not a task to be accomplished or achieved, but responsibility, the ability to respond, is this chance for us to choose how it's going to be and how we're going to become, and the difference we can make by being who we are. Value is important. Value, what's valuable? Well, that's what you say matters to you, what is important to you. You turn to your family and you see the importance of that and your love that you have, or what you share, your friendships and fellowship that you get to experience a little bit differently recently than we've been able to before. We look at wanting to be able to create through our work or through whatever way we express ourselves, depending on where we are in life, learning as a student, working as someone who has a job or a business, doing what we do as those who are retired, or each of us see it differently. Each of us find value in different places. And yet when we connect with that, what really matters, it creates a freedom and even a vibration that you begin to resonate with. As you are that reflection of that resonance, that vibration, it creates an intention that moves through you, and as you become value-able. Valuable, value-able. Okay, so a twist on a word, but works for me. Because if we are able and we know what's valuable, we can begin to bring a new sense of intention to who we're becoming. You see, as we have done what we've done, we've chosen to be who we are. And being is like arriving again and again. I'm choosing to be, I'm choosing to be, I'm choosing to be. Of course, there's the statement to be or not to be. I don't know that we really have a choice in that. We're constantly being who we are, wherever we are, however we are. And yet, if we're conscious about it, the statement might be to become or not to become. It's about really approaching the way that you see things and do things from an intentional place of purpose that comes from that deeper connection that you have to yourself, to what you call your connection to what you trust and believe in, source, God, spirit, all that is, the universe, creation, the divine. It isn't about what you call it or how you describe it, and that's not to minimize or diminish anybody's belief or faith or philosophy. That's not my point at all. I always say it's not what you believe, it's that you believe, and to the degree that you believe it, you become an expression of it, and it has its influence and inspiration on you and for you and through you and all that you choose to do and be. Wow, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? And it's true. No one can give you your truth. You've got to discover it yourself. It's always there. In fact, it's like your soul's purpose is to kind of either whisper or tap you on the shoulder or slap you in the back of the head, or however the circumstances show up that are needed for you to be able to hear it. When I say soul, I mean your spirit. I mean what you know is your purpose within, no matter what your belief is. And listen to your inner knowing. Allow it to help make you intentionally aware of what you truly want to become, create, express, experience. as you and in your life. Let your intention become you. The re-intentioning is becoming your intention. Rather than putting it out there, you're being it and therefore becoming it. And you bring it into every aspect of your life. John Maxwell says, an unintentional life accepts everything and does nothing. An intentional life embraces only the things that will add to its significance. Just another way of saying, bring your attention to what's important to you and let it be who you are. Let it re-intention who you are, who you're being and therefore becoming. And then your creation, your expression, your experience, your manifestation, the part you play in your own life, in your friendships, in your family, in your community, in your country, in your world, in humanity, are filled with it. So if somebody wants to say, Jim, just Jim, you're full of it, I'll say I certainly am. I'm full of spirit. I'm full of intention. I'm full of passion. I'm full of what really truly matters, because that's what I bring my intention to. My attention turned intention. Yeah, okay, I get distracted and things happen to keep me from being able to be focused on this all the time. We're human. We're making our way through all of what's been going on, and we're trying to step out of. Has certainly done that, but take the time to be intentionally aware of your thoughts, feelings, decisions, and actions. Become your truth. Live as your truth. Know that you'll draw to yourself through the law of attraction what opportunities to be it, to become it. Know that you aren't alone. Know that you, although in solitude and seclusion that we're stepping out of, in these weeks that we've been processing through this, we have had a lot of time to be alone, but we aren't. We're one. We're joined together in this. And so know that if in any way I can be of assistance in supporting you or helping you, don't hesitate to connect with me. You can connect with me at REVJIMTOOLE, RevJimToole@gmail.com. And I'm the pastor at Sarasota Center of Light, and the center's whole purpose is to reflect the brilliance and beauty of spirit, of what can help each individual find their truth, not tell them what it is. And we're doing services online, and we're doing classes online, and you can find out what's happening at the center on our website at sarasotacenteroflight.com. Our intention, and I have to tell you, our center is re-intentioning right now for recreation, because it is not the same as it used to be, not the same at all. And so we're in the midst of this as a center. I'm in the midst of this as a person. We're all in this together. So let me know what I can do, what we can do to support you. Know as we're making our way through this different and difficult time, we've lost all of our sources of income. If you're willing and able to offer a donation contribution, you can do it through our website and our donate page, through our office, Monday through Friday, 9 to 12, or mail a check into the office. Graciously and humbly, speaking of that, because it's a different and unusual time. But really, we're all in this to support each other in whatever way we can, to find what matters, to take that in as who we are, and bring that out into the world. I know it sounds like it might be challenging to have an influence on a grand scale, but we're each that note struck in the symphony of life. We're each that reflection of the facet of the crystal of life. However you want to see it, our unique and individual expression makes a difference, and as we come together, it is the world and becomes the world as we know it. Let's let the world as we know it become something filled with freedom and compassion and caring and respect and some joy, some love, some peace, and well-being. So as you make your way, hope this has been helpful to you in inspiring something or having you see something differently than before. And most importantly, be well, be safe, and blessings to each and all of you.